Hi everybody, welcome back to Sakhal, welcome back to DayZ, and I've got a little bit of a treat here for you server owners on PC and console who fancy having oil rigs on their Sakhal community servers, because I've adapted the amazing XMCs and Easy Riches oil rigs so that you can use them. And in fact, if you go to the description below this video, you'll see links to my GitHub and my mega repositories that have the files and the instructions on how to do it. But let's have a quick look around first, just so I can show you. So the idea, here we go, is that not only do these oil rigs look very, very cool, they will, if you follow the instructions, they also spawn loot. So there's a reason to come to the oil rigs. I always think that's nice and important. Also, what I have done is I have included the .dze files as well on the GitHub repositories, so that you can play around with them. And you know, there's a high chance that I've made a mistake and maybe something's in the wrong place as well, and I haven't quite adjusted something properly. So you feel free to do that. So this is one of the oil rigs. I think we can agree. Yeah, it looks very, very good. I like this one. This has got the burning crates on top. Looks very, very nice in the dark. I purposely didn't put them too far away from the land this time. I wanted them to be a feature that people could see. That might not be great for lag if you're driving a vehicle along the coastal road, but people can see them. You know, you can jump in a boat, you can come out here, and then you can find them. So there's one of them. Let's bring up the map and let me show you the other one. So that one's there, just sort of west of that town. So on the main island, you have the big port area here, don't you? And it's there. And the other one is here. So if I put my character there it is. Should be able to see it. Right, let's zoom out. There we go. And you can see two. I mean, they're both oil rigs, but they're very different designs. And you can access both from the water, so you can get in a boat and fly out here. And what we should find is, if we go inside, yeah, there we go. We've got loot spawning in. Now remember that when you do add the mapgrouppos entries for both of these oil rigs, and that's the bit that tells the server, look, there's these structures and these tents in these particular places. Unless you're doing it at the beginning of a wipe, loot can take quite a long time to appear at these places. It's just something that happens. I think the server takes a few restarts to be able to figure out, oh, there are some new locations here, and I should start adding loot to them. Unless, of course, you do a full wipe, and if you do a full wipe, then loot will start appearing straight away. There's the little docks. Always amazes me the imagination that people put into these to produce these fantastic pieces of work. So well done to both of you. Well done to Easy Rich, and well done to XMC. So this is my GitHub repository. Just click code, download zip, and there's my mega. You'll find the link as well. There's a couple of photographs or images of the oil rigs and a couple of images of where they are. You've got the object spawner.jsons for both the oil rigs, so you don't really have to have both. You could just have one or the other. There's the .dze files, so you can load those into DayZ Editor and play around with them. And then there's the full instructions, and the full instructions contained things like the object spawner array line, so you can copy and paste that once you've uploaded the files. And then there's the mapgrouppos entries. Now the mapgrouppos entries, they're a bit long. I've been making an awful lot of content recently, so what I should really do, or should really have done, is gone through and got rid of all of the entries that don't relate to spawnable locations. So, for example, it doesn't really need to have the land castle wall entry in the mapgrouppos, because that doesn't spawn, at least I don't think it spawns loot. So you could go through and you could take most of them out, like the problem is some of them might though. So like land tizzy radar platform top might do. So yeah, so maybe leave them all in. I don't know. I mean, if you're really sure that none of those spawn loot, then you could go through and do that. But there we go, oil rigs on Sakhal. I think the location really lends itself to oil rigs, doesn't it? You know, the icy north, and they look great. They're both done, I think, quite tastefully, in the fact that they do look like oil rigs. Both of them just use ordinary assets, so as far as I'm aware, everything should spawn in, so you'll be able to use them on console and PC. There's no use of builder things. Yeah, very easy to install on your DayZ community Sakhal server for PC and console. And got to, I guess, finish off with a big thank to XMC, a big thank to Easy Rich, and of course a big thanks has to go out, and a big shout out has to go out to the amazing Inclement Dab for creating the DayZ Editor, because that's how all this stuff is made. So there we go. Anyway, what do you think? If you've enjoyed this, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and of course I'll see you again soon.